live from sunny Southern California. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys are on the replay, put replay in the chat so I know that you are coming live. Let's see. We are going live right now on Periscope as well. So you guys, we are this is Ask Vicki, Ask a Serial Entrepreneur Anything, and I am live right now on Instagram, Facebook Live, Periscope, Get Vocal, YouTube, all across the, hopefully it made it across everywhere. I'm trying to make sure I can see myself here on Facebook. Let's check it out. Make sure you guys are there. There we go. Okay, super excited you're here. If you guys are in the house, I need you to, first of all, put your name in the chat box. Second of all, I need you to share it out. Tonight is the night you get the opportunity for me to answer your questions. Now, if you are new to the broadcast, then you know the reason my eyes dart around is because I am live streaming on those multiple platforms, and I want to make sure that I can answer the questions that are there. So let me refresh all these browsers. And again, we're on Instagram, Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, Get Vocal. I don't know what else I missed, but we're all over the place. So I appreciate you guys being here. If you have questions, during the week, you get to tag me, hashtag Ask Vicki, Ask a Serial Entrepreneur Anything, or actually you hashtag it Ask Vicki and you tag me at Vicki_Fitch, and I will answer your questions live on camera. Now, I do have some questions already today, but live, people that are here live, they actually get the opportunity for me to prioritize their question. Carl Wilson in the house. Welcome, Don. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. Again, share out the broadcast. Make sure you hit that button. Hopefully my friend Frank is going to be here as well. In a little bit, Frank will be on, he is going to actually be on in the back. He's coming into the back room, and we're going to do the Optavia box opening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. So today, again, make sure you guys start putting your information in that chat box. If you have specific questions, I want to answer them for you, and I want to help you. We're going to be talking tonight about websites. We're going to talk about a lot of the questions I've had this week had to do with those. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here as well. Yes, I know there's so many things. I'm sorry, Periscope. You're right. It's pulling up the wrong feed. So let me get you guys over there. Thanks, Kath, for sharing it. I appreciate it. I want to make sure that I get all of your questions in. And normally we are on my Vicki, we're on my page instead of here on my profile. Hey, Sean, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for being here, guys. Hit that share button. If you haven't followed already, do a girl a solid and give me a follow, because we're going to talk about some great information today. All right. So again, if you want to send a message, go ahead and post it in case, because I am on the multi-streams. Oh, Candy Sock Guy. Hey, doll. It's good to see you. Because I am on multiple screens, if you guys copy your question so you can paste it again just in case we need you to do that. All right. So this week's questions, there actually was a lot of stuff coming up about websites and a couple of things like that. So I'm going to talk about those. But again, you guys get top priority because you are live in the house. Thank you. Yes, we're on Instagram, Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube. I missed one. What else are we on? Where are we, guys? We're everywhere. We're in Get Vocal. We're on. There's a post on LinkedIn. Anyway, we're all over the place. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's talk websites to begin. Yes, I know. I hear you. Absolutely. Carl, I have a question. Are you happy to be keynote speaker for All Women Rock Los Angeles? I am thrilled to be a keynote speaker, Carl. I'm absolutely thrilled. It's going to be an exciting event. And as a matter of fact, we might as well, this is what we call shameless self-promotion. We will let you drop a link for the All Women Rock Conference. I will be at the 2019, but I am speaking there at 2020 conference, and it's going to be a fantastic event. So drop the link in there, Carl, and you guys go ahead and check it out. Again, I will be at 2019. I'll also be doing a book signing while I'm there. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. And we'll find a little get together and make sure we can do that. And 2020, we are going to blow it up, people. We are going to blow it up. All right. So questions that you guys have about your business. Oh, thanks, Melody. Appreciate that. Michael, welcome to the broadcast. That's an interesting comment. I don't know. I haven't had trolls on YouTube yet, but I may have a troll. I may have a troll over there on YouTube. That'd be my first one. Michael, I'm kind of feeling excited about myself right now. You're my first YouTube troll. Definitely not my first troll. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's dive into websites. Now, somebody was asking me today about websites, and I got some messages this week about what is WordPress? Let's see, is there other email you can be reached by? What do you mean? Like, if it's Facebook Messenger is the best way to reach me. If you don't have my email, you send me a message even on Twitter and I'll send it to you. There is an email on my website, but my team usually gets that. Or you saying you messaged me and I didn't get it. Hey, Candy, welcome. Dennis, what's up? Do you guys know Dennis Nermila? He is a crack up. He's out in China right now. So we have, I think, 4 or 5 countries for sure to be here in the house. Hey, Darcy, welcome to the broadcast. Put your country in the chat. Now, I know I can see Jamaica. I see China. I see Australia and New Zealand. Let's see. Hey, Samuel Waxman, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. Put where you guys are scoping in from or diving in from. Hey, Candy, welcome. Appreciate that. And thank you guys for sharing it out. All right, websites. Why do we need a website? Number one, you need a website because that is your home base, right? That is where we gather the information and make sure that people are in our domain, our real estate. Facebook platforms. Put a 1 in the chat box if you guys ever were part of what we call the Blab platform. Put a 1 in the chat box. I am going around to check my other things really quick. Put a 1 in the chat box if you guys are familiar with the Blab platform. Okay, Blab was a platform where I had a lot of people that were following me on the platform, but then they shut the platform down without any notification to us at all. Literally, I had a bunch of shows. You bangy. Kathy. Oh, I can't. That's just an inside joke. You guys will never get that. Okay, I'll try other websites to read you by. Just Japan in the house. Welcome. We got Japan, China. Yeah, we got a lot. It's what a cool place. Oh, thanks for sharing, you guys. Samuel, welcome. Javier, Candy, thanks for sharing. Thank you guys. I appreciate, again, all of that you guys are doing. So your website is your hub, right? Your website is the place where people can connect with you and come onto your platform, right? It's your real estate. It's the place for you to tell your story. Now, I have a different view on some things. And by the way, put a 2 in the chat box if you guys were here yesterday and you recognize the value that I was dropping, those gold bombs I was dropping yesterday on how you can get out of the box marketing. Put a 2 in the chat box if you guys were here, because you've got to start thinking differently. But the only way to connect with those people, if a platform shuts down, or what if a platform starts charging? What if Facebook started charging? Or what if different platforms started charging and you weren't sure that the value was going to come, right? You have to learn now how to transfer, get those people, convert those people onto your real estate, onto your opportunity, right? And so your website is important that you own it. And I want you guys to be really, really clear about this. You should not be paying, unless, Dawn, thank you so much. Dawn was here yesterday. You shouldn't be paying a monthly fee for your website unless you've got a hosting fee, but you need to own that real estate, right? Well, the way websites work, if you guys don't know, and by the way, I'm going to put, for those of you on Facebook, I'm going to put this link in there. Hey, Ken, thanks for sharing it out. I'm going to put this link here. For you guys to, if you haven't already, most of you, if you're my clients, know about Shannon Mattern's website, wp-bff.com, because it is the place you can go to learn about how to do your website. And I'm going to tag Shannon in here so she knows, because that's where you want to learn. And that way you can do your own website. I did my own site in 2 hours after watching her training. You need to be on a WordPress platform. Now, those of you that aren't on a WordPress platform, get on a WordPress platform. Now, if you guys want to ask me why, I'm going to tell you, because I'm putting this all together from the questions. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the broadcast, honey. I'm putting this all together for you, right? As why do you want to be on a WordPress platform? Because first of all, there are a ton of plugins that make things easier. Like this live stream is actually on my website right now. Well, it actually, as soon as it ends, it posts there. And it's going to the wrong page. It's actually going on the blog when it should be going on the live page. So I have a tweak that I have to go fix. Hey, Frank, welcome to the broadcast. I have to go fix. But the point is, WordPress allows so many plugins. I think I read a statistic today, over 88% of websites are on a WordPress on a WordPress platform. And that's because it's easy, it's simple to use. I happen to use the Make theme, which I started out with the free theme. I have, hey, Susan, welcome to the broadcast. I have upgraded to the paid theme, but you use the free theme is good. If you're using, hey, Voris, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks, guys. Yes, we are live streaming on Instagram, Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, on my website. We have a thing on LinkedIn, on my page. We're all over the place, right? So when you do those things, when you start giving value to your business and who you are, people will resonate with you. You know, another piece, and I know I'm talking fast, so put your questions in the chat box. And if you have fat thumb syndrome, you can type it out slowly. And again, you guys share out the broadcast for me. I want you guys to share it out. We love the multi-streaming platform, but one of the things that we have to make sure of is that we get the broadcast shared out, because the algorithms tend to stop it a little bit instead of pushing the broadcast straight out. We do get a little bit of a hiccup there, and we're trying to make sure that they go through. Hey, I am super excited that you're here, Brandon. If you guys don't know Brandon, it's funny because I can see your little picture here and I can see it over there in my friends list because I'm looking at the comment section here. Brandon has multicolored hair. Are we calling that rainbow hair, Brandon? I don't know. It's like he's got rainbow hair. So he literally has rainbow hair. I love that guy. All right. So when we're recognizing the value of having our website, and that is our own real estate, we shouldn't have to pay anybody. We have to pay an annual fee to make sure we have our name. Our URL needs to be paid every year. You may have a hosting fee if you've got your email addresses and stuff there. You should not be paying a monthly fee for someone else to be housing your information. It should be on your website. So don't let other people hold you hostage, right? Because that's what they can do, is they can hold you hostage. And and like this, another conversation I had with someone today was about your logo. If someone creates a logo for you, you need to make sure that you have a work for hire agreement, that they actually are transferring that license over to you, that you paid for it and it's yours. That period, you get the files, you get to do whatever you want with it. People do not get to have it. Otherwise, tweak your logo a little and go have someone else do it. I mean that absolutely sincerely. Do not let people hold you hostage on your business. All right, put a 1 in the chat box if y'all are still with me, because I know I'm throwing a lot of information really quickly at you. I'm going over here. Okay, we're good there. We're good. I'm checking all the comments on the platforms to make sure I don't miss any of you guys. All right, we're in good shape. All right, so now are you guys with me? Are we getting this whole concept? Yeah, I know. The thing is, my Periscope followers, I don't know what's happening, why some of those things are getting blocked, but you're absolutely right. It is not my Perry peeps. That's used to be my biggest audience, and they're, like I said, we're trying to figure out what's going on, why things are getting blocked. Okay, Dawn puts a 1 in the chat box. Awesome. She's with me. Is she the only one with me? Come on, people, wake up. Tell me that you're here and hit that share button and make sure it goes out. All right. So your website is your own real estate. You need to have an opt-in on it needs to be a primary opt-in. If you haven't been to my website, it's not perfect. I tell you, we're constantly doing things. I move like the speed of light. Alex, thank you so much for sharing out the video. I move like the speed of light. So we are moving things and changing them all the time. But you can see the primary things there. You can see, first of all, it's branded. It's my colors. It's my picture. It's my hashtag. It's my theme. You can tell that it's me. You can tell that it's about me and my mission, right? And so there's different things. Thanks, Frank. Frank's with me. There's a lot of stuff going on there that you can recognize a connection with someone. You want to connect, and your website should tell people, hey, I'm here. Now, those of you in the direct sales industry, you tend to forget, because your company supplies you with a website, you tend to forget that you are still you. You have to brand you, not your company. Your company is doing enough branding of themselves, but your company, other people purchase their products. And by the way, in a little bit, in about 15 minutes, after I get done with all these questions, and you guys are not putting new questions up. Maybe you're just so mesmerized and you're writing so many notes that you haven't had time to put one in there. Hey, Tamara, thanks so much, sweetie. I appreciate you sharing. So you're mesmerized by this, and so you're not writing your questions. But if you have some questions, this is your opportunity to get some answers for free. In about 15 minutes, Frank is going to be in the back room with me in the Get Vocal room. I'm going to bring him on board, and we're going to do an unboxing. Here, I'm going to show you. I got my Optavia package. I have to bend over to pick this up, just so you guys know. Okay, so Optavia, Frank sent me this Optavia package. I wrote you in Twitter at my art blog. I will check that out. I'm hiring some new assistants right now because things are so busy. So anyway, so I'm going to open this in a minute. You guys are going to get to see some of the stuff that's in there. And Frank wants me to let you guys walk through the journey with me. I'm not showing you before and after pictures, or maybe I will. I don't know, but not yet, right? It's about health. They say even when you're not on a weight loss program that you lose 10 to 12 pounds just because you're totally getting your body in gear. Anyway, Frank's going to explain some of that to all of you guys, but it'll be absolutely fun. So let's get back to websites. Hey, Jane, thanks for being here. Hey, Ton, welcome. Again, hit the share button if you haven't already and if you're finding value here, because I want to help you guys. Now, we talked about direct sales, right? This is my first book in the 12 Books, 12 Months series, Direct Selling 101. Each month on the 12th, that means next Tuesday, book Direct Selling 201 comes out. In Direct Selling 301, which comes out on April 12th, I believe, right before tax day, that's where I talk about social media and live streaming and how to build a business and a brand using your social media. But I also, I touch base in a lot in Direct Selling 101. So you definitely want that. Hey, Deborah, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Kim, thanks for being here. You want to get that book because, and again, I will read this quote. This is not my quote, but I will read this quote. Don't let the title fool you. This is by Shannon Mattern. She's the same one that did WP-BFF that I put in there. Direct Selling 101 will help you develop foundational skills to sell successfully. Hey, David, welcome. But the real power in this book that it will build your confidence and help you shed the fears and excuses that hold you back from achieving your dreams. That's what all of you want, I imagine, right? Hey, Patricia, welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you, Kim. Appreciate you guys. So that's what you want. You want to live the life of your dreams. Dave, welcome, honey. It's good to see you. You want to live the life of your dreams. So the way to do that is to start executing and to start recognizing your value, to make sure you're doing things in the right order. Now, don't blame yourself. If you don't know what you don't know, you can't expect yourself to fix it, right? But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you identify the things that maybe need to be tweaked. We don't remember. There's book number 12. It's actually book 11. No, 13. I don't remember. One of the books is called Profit in the Pain. Yeah, it's book 12. It's called Profit in the Pain. It doesn't matter what you've already been through. It doesn't matter if you feel like you made a mistake. It doesn't matter if you did something and you got to, we got to adjust course. What matters is that you're willing to do it. When you know what's right, don't get stuck in the mire. Don't get stuck in the weeds of wallowing. Move forward. When you know that you've done something in the past that's not serving you well, you have to adjust. Okay. So again, if you have, and don't get mad, this is my opinion. You do not have to substitute my judgment for your own. I don't believe a Wix site is the best place for you to be. And you need to SEO optimize your website. So I'm going to tell you what that means. And again, feel free to put your questions in. Yes, I'm going to go check all of those places. Hey, Angela, welcome to the broadcast. If you guys haven't shared it out yet, would you please grab that link, hit the share button, share it into your group, share it onto your page, share it wherever you want. Let's help people to build their businesses and let's help them build profitable businesses instead of getting stuck not knowing what to do, right? This is free advice that they get to do. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If I miss, and thanks for the heart party. Thank you for the emojis over here on Facebook. I totally appreciate you guys. If you know about the Get Vocal room, you guys are welcome to come in the back room. Frank, you're going to have to come there in a few minutes. I put the link in your messenger box. You can just be sitting in there and still watching the video is fine. I won't bring you in yet, but you probably want to get in there and make sure if you don't have your Get Vocal account set up yet, you're going to need to do that. It'll take you about 5 minutes. So you're going to want to make sure you do that. Anyway, so as we're talking about your website, SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Okay. And what does that mean to you? It's like blah, blah, blah. What does that even mean? Right? Well, let me help you understand. Search engine optimization is it's like a filing cabinet, right? Just like we talked about hashtags last week, we're a filing cabinet for people to search information quickly. The website or the internet itself is like a huge filing cabinet. And people don't know that you sell candy in Riverside or that you sell cookies in, Moreno Valley or wherever it is. They don't know if your search engine doesn't tell them, because that's something that needs to happen. Wix, Weebly, or Squarespace are not great for SEO, right? They're not. Yeah, Deborah, website with a question mark. I'm not sure what that means, but yes, absolutely, Kim, she's right. Wix, Weebly, and Squarespace. They're kind of simple, but I got to tell you, WordPress is pretty simple too. It just looks more intimidating because it's got more oomph to it. But if you take that challenge, the free website challenge I just posted in there from Shannon, you'll know how to do your website. Go step by step. I literally did it. I'm telling you. I watched a piece of the video. I went and did it. I watched a piece of the video. I went and did it. So don't let it intimidate you anymore. As an entrepreneur, if you're bootstrapping, you're going to have to do it yourself. Welcome, CM. Welcome to the broadcast. if you're bootstrapping, you're going to have to do it yourself. But if you're not bootstrapping, hire Shannon to do it. She's absolutely fantastic. That's who I refer all my clients to. If you know someone that does them, make sure that they're putting you on a WordPress site, and that you own the real estate. Okay. There's a difference between WordPress.com and anyway, there's different WordPresses. Make sure you own the real estate. We'll talk about, I don't want to get into that because I'll start confusing people, but you need to own your real estate, not rent it. You're not renting it from someone else. You need to own it. Okay. This is very important. All right. So really quick, I'm going to introduce myself. I usually do that at the beginning of Ask Vicki, Ask a Serial Entrepreneur, anything. So you guys know what I'm qualified to answer. And it gives you a little comfort knowing that I have some, information to share with you. All right. So first of all, my name is Vicki Fitch, right? I am a serial entrepreneur. I've built and sold 4 companies. I'm an author, speaker. Hey, Coach Pat, welcome to the broadcast. An author, speaker, international business consultant, helping all of you to get outside the 5,000 to turn your passion into your profits. Now, why am I doing this? Hi. I have Get Vocal. I joined a couple months ago. Okay, nights ago. Okay, Frank, well, you should go in the room in the link. So you can still be watching this, but you're not in there because I just looked. You're intimidated. Oh, you're intimidated by websites? Is that what you mean, Deborah? Because I'm telling you, I didn't put it in here, but I did on Facebook. WP, like as in WordPress, WP-BFF.com. WP-BFF.com. It stands for WordPress Best Friend Forever.com. Okay, WP-BFF.com. You will learn exactly how to do your website all by yourself, okay? Hit the share button if you haven't already, because again, how many people do you know that need a website and don't have one, or have a website and don't know how to operate it, and then they're held hostage by somebody else that's got to do their stuff, or just, they don't have it optimized. They're not getting traffic. Their traffic is important. Now, if you are, let's say, if you're a veterinarian and the name of your thing is, let's see, Dr. Woo's Care or something, nobody's going to know you're a vet, right? So if we call, in your URL, if it's SEO rich, which means it says pet vet, so it's in there. Pet vet, the veterinarian for all pets. Now, nobody wants a URL that long, but I'm saying those are that URL is rich with SEO, right? There's also SEO text that you'd put in. If you have all pictures on your website and no text, the search engines, what we call spiders, right? The spiders can't search the entire web to find your data or content. They don't know how to get it, right? They don't know how to get there. You've got to lead them. You have to leave breadcrumbs. You have to leave a trail that says, that you're a veterinarian and that you specialize in vaccinations, maybe discount vaccinations, maybe you're a concierge veterinarian, maybe you do nail trimming, maybe you do special things, right? You want to make sure that you're giving people information. And so when when the Google spiders search for your information, they'll find you. I had a website but lost it because the server farm got corrupted and I lost it. Need to start again. Well, Deborah, I've never heard that happening of not having a backup, but I also have a service that does the backups. But make sure, and I know you can back your website up to Dropbox, so you don't have to let that happen to you again. And I know Shannon goes over it, and she actually has a service where your website's backed up and all updates are done. Hey, Sauer, welcome to the broadcast. So do that, WP-BFF.com. It's not hard to do. I know it sounds hard, and I know it sounds intimidating, because let me tell you, nothing really scares me. Not too many things scare me. Letting somebody else be in control of something of mine is a little bit scary, but nothing really scares me. So when I was looking at technology, though, it was scaring me because I was having people that were supposed to be helping me. Oh, hey, JL, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for being here. When people were scaring me because I would tell them, oh, I need to put this on my website. And they would tell me it would take forever. Like, oh, that's going to be 2 weeks. Well, then when I took Shannon's course, I found out I could do it in 5 minutes by myself. As a matter of fact, some of you, like Kim, you may have been here. I don't see Stacy here, but you might have been here. I was on a broadcast. Somebody went to my website. The link was broken. And while I was on the broadcast, I went in and fixed the link right here live. Now, that's only because I was able to do that. I was able to because I knew what to do. Now, do I know how to code? I do not. Like, I know a teeny bit of code, but like like not enough to even count as knowing how to code. Like I know how to make something bold and I know how to make something italicized, but most of that stuff you don't have, that is all done inside the editor. You don't have to do that. So the point is that you don't have to be intimidated anymore. You don't have to let other people hold you hostage. You need to own your website. You need to have text that tells people about you, not just about your product or service. Like I'm super excited to let you know that I will be Dawn, I believe Dawn is still here. I had no idea that Dawn was local, and she had some really cool things, which I'm not telling you about right now because I should have them. Hopefully, I'm going to have them on Monday night show. I'm going to bring her on as a guest and tell you about some other marketing ideas that you can do to really step up and stand out, which happens to be the title of another one of my books, right? It's not really necessarily about that part, but it ties in those marketing pieces, and it ties in owning who you are as a person and recognizing your value, even if you're quirky or whatever, that you'll find your tribe. Okay. So yes, Dawn, I'm super excited about that. So she'll be a guest on the show and you're going to find out about some very cool things, right? But we have to make sure that search engines can find her afterwards. We want to make sure search engines can find her as we're directing traffic when people don't know your name. We want to talk about, I only have a couple more minutes before I'm going to be doing my box opening because I have to tell you, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this box sitting over here and excited about the fact that, there are products and services out there that are designed to help us feel better and look better. And can you imagine me with more energy? Like, I don't even know what's going to happen if I have more energy. So put a one in the chat box if you guys are still with me, right? Because I know I'm talking fast. And when I'm talking tech, then a lot of people tune out. But that's why I want to remind you, it's actually simple. The concept is all you want to remember. Search engine optimization is you want to make sure people know how to find you, right? That if somebody went to the library and said, hey, I need to find a book on such and such, find a book on business consulting, they need to be able to find me, right? JL's with me. Off topic is Get Vocal Like Blab. Yes, Kim, it's definitely almost identical to Blab. It doesn't have quite the features yet. Hey, Carl, welcome. But if you guys go to getvokl.com, you guys might be able to pop in on the show with us too. Hey, Boyd, welcome to the broadcast. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. So is JL really the only one that's with me? Are you guys all, I know you're all frantically writing notes. And so you can't lift your fingers to do that. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. You guys are great. Okay. So Ken is with me. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate that. All right. So I am going to bring, yes, I am. I'm going to bring Frank on in just a minute, but I want to finish this up really quick. Look at your website. If you don't have one, you do yourself a favor, go to wp-bff.com, right? I want you to go there. Shannon will explain a lot of it to you. You can also join one of her courses that starts explaining more stuff in detail, but the 5-day challenge is free. So just go in, check it out, and start building your website, right? Just start. The worst that can happen is you learn something. Right? That's the worst that can happen because you don't have it right now, or you don't have it, you don't have it optimized right now. It's not going to get any worse. So step up and try and make it just a little bit better, right? So if you do have a website already, I want you to look at your website and think, if somebody was sitting down and typing into Google because they want to find me. I totally understand what you're talking about. Thanks, Kim. If they were sitting down to Google because they wanted to find you, I'm definitely ready to learn. Awesome, Dawn. If somebody wanted to find you, what would they type in? So just think about yourself. If I wanted to find a business consultant, where is, or let's say, okay, direct sales. How do I find a direct sales expert? Chances are, hey, Larry, welcome. Thanks for being here. Chances are I'll show up, right? Because I use direct sales expert in my title, because I use direct sales expert in the text, although we've been revamping some of the pages, and so we're updating some of the text. If you type in hashtag you are enough, I'm going to come up because I use it all the time. If you if you start helping people recognize the things that you're known for, that's all going to happen. But where is a candy store in Riverside? Or how can I find custom cookies in such and such? How do I find an author? Shannon's WordPress course is awesome. I totally agree, Kim. How do I find this? What would you say if you were sitting down to find someone like you? and you want to use that verbiage in either a blog post, in your website, somewhere. And it's like, how do I find the best business consultant ever? So if that's what you thought, if that's what you're going to sit down and write, you'd say to yourself, you'd write a blog post called Finding a Business Consultant. And then you say, have you ever asked yourself, how do I find the best business consultant ever? ? Now I'm being a little bit facetious, but I want you to think of what would you literally write down, because the search engine is going to match it as exactly as it can. It doesn't matter if someone's got, top search engine priority. If yours matches exactly and they aren't running an ad, you're going to come up. Okay. I know that's probably way too much information for you guys, but I am going to check our comments, and then I'm going to bring in Frank while I do my unboxing. And I'm getting hungry thinking about that. I shouldn't be hungry, but I'm starting to feel hungry. Okay, Instagram. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the broadcast here because you guys will not be able to see this. So I'm going to encourage you to head on over to VickiFitch.com or head on over to Facebook.com/Vicki Fitch, or you can go over to Periscope, which is at Vicki_Fitch. So you can find us all over the place, but the Get Vocal platform is only pushing those, or come over to Get Vocal, GETVOKL.com, and you'll see this broadcast going live. So I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to remind you, like I always do, to dream it, believe it, and achieve it. Ciao. Okay, so now that we got them, I am going to, I don't think so. I think I'm seeing all the comments over there. Did you jump from Facebook over to here? All right, I'm trying to see. It looks like, I don't know. I see the last comment I can see is from Dawn. So that says, I'm definitely ready to learn. So if I'm missing stuff, sometimes Facebook does that, guys. I don't know why. I'm not sure. But if you guys want to come into the Get Vocal room, I'm going to go ahead and paste the link right here so you guys can come in the back with us. And we'll even do a little after blab. So here is the link if you guys want that. And I'm going to go over here to Get Vocal, and I'm going to let Mr. Frank in. So Frank, come on in, and I'm going to start my unboxing. Hey, Lynn. Hey, there he is. How's it going, Frank?
Good. Thank you.
All right. So this is a big box, you guys. Okay. So Periscope, I have to put you guys to the side, like, cause I know you guys are there, but I can only read the comments through here. So here's my box for Frank. Here we go. So here, let's see if we can get, that's my address. Don't come by at midnight. Just don't do it. It's not cool. Okay, so you can see.
Just the box.
I know, but I'm trying to put, a brand with the
there
name.
You go.
So, okay, so Frank.
That's only actually half of what normal clients get.
Oh, half. Thanks, Frank.
Half.
So I'm worth half, is what Frank's saying. But
well, you said
okay.
You a sample, and that is way more than a sample right there.
Good point. You're absolutely right. But Frank, let me help you with marketing. Never tell somebody they're getting half of what others get. We have to use a different phrase. We say that is a sample on steroids. See?
Well, how this will make you feel good.
Okay.
That is what people get that don't need to lose 80 pounds like me.
Well, we're going to talk about that definitely in a couple weeks. We're going to talk about your amazing weight loss. He lost 80 pounds, people. Like, okay, I don't know if I should confess this right now, but I'm going to tell you. When I was pregnant, I gained 80 pounds with each of my pregnancies. Oh. Yes. I was super sick. I'm hypoglycemic, but I was super sick. I threw up morning, noon, and night. So how in the world could I gain that weight? I don't know, but my body, the way it reacted, I was a mess. So yeah, I gained 80 pounds with each of my pregnancies. So I can tell you, losing 80 pounds afterwards, I don't care what anybody says, it is not easy. I heard people say, oh, the weight melts off when you're nursing. It did not melt for me, people. I'm just saying, I had to work my butt off and it was not easy.
So I'll tell you, that's one comment that I do get, oh my gosh, I know how hard it is. And it's like, you know what? It really hasn't been that hard.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying with you, it might not have been, but for me, it was.
It's an amazing program because what you're going to experience, and that's why I gave you the full, 14-day experience.
Uh-huh. That's good. Wait, real quick, people. 14-day experience. That's a good, that's a quotable.
That's right. Yeah, I'll give you the 14-day experience. You can experience being in a fat burn state. You'll experience the energy boost. You have a lot of energy now. You'll be bouncing off the walls even more so.
Hey, Wob, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to start showing people a couple things that come through, and then we'll see about some questions. So I don't know about you guys, but chocolate cherry ganache bar. Does that sound yummy or what?
So, by the way, one of those boxes is mine. You have to give me back.
Oh, no. Wait
because
a minute.
that is my favorite fueling. And guess what? When I put the order in, they said, well, if you spend $40 more, like you can get free shipping. I'm like, well, might as well buy some more then.
All right. So okay, guys, apparently here's another box of those. So these are called fueling. So Frank, tell them what that means. What is a fueling?
Okay. So, usually we don't talk. I mean, this is unusual that we're doing it like this because this program is so much more than what we're putting in our mouth. It's really habit-based. And one of the habits you're going to learn now, Vicki, is I don't know what your eating schedule is right now, when you're eating, how much you're eating, how often, your hydration. But this is really about learning habits. Mm-hmm. So what you're going to learn in the next 14 days is to eat every 3 hours. Small, something we're putting in your stomach to get the fire going, to put you in a light fat burn.
Well, I'm used to that. So for me, that's not going to be hard because I'm hypoglycemic. So having multiple meals is good. That's something I'm kind of used to. So I don't usually eat cereal though. So look, I got some cool, I got cinnamon crunchy O's.
Yes, and you're absolutely right. That is one of my staples for breakfast time. I'll put some almond milk in with that, and they're kind of like Cheerios. It looks like the same company that makes Cheerios makes them. It isn't, but they look like a little Cheerio. And that's my quick, 1 minute breakfast. It's really quick. It's just enough to put something in my stomach, get my fire burning in the morning. So that's
Kathy said she sees your kitty and she loves cats. And so she's saying, kitty, kitty, kitty. So they're really excited about your cat. And I wanted to welcome JL is here and Lindsay.
Look at that. She crashes out next to me. And then
she looks like she died.
Yes. Well, that's the funny thing, Vicki, is it gets to the point where she's older now. She's like 16, but I won't be paying attention. She'll literally fall off and hit the ground because she falls asleep.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you guys do me a favor. If you haven't shared it out yet, share this out. Cause we were talking the other day about out of the box marketing and how smart it is for you to utilize influencers, even micro influencers sometimes to build your brand. So right now, Optavia is a great company. Frank is working with them. He is a great spokesperson. He's lost 80 pounds. He is looking for opportunities to get the word out, but they always put lots of bad ingredients in almond milk. Oh, maybe they do, Ken. I'm not quite sure, but I can tell you something. Now, I don't know if they're going to be selling it directly, but I know somebody that's watching the show right now actually is making their own almond milk. So
yeah, I've heard of that. That's that is definitely. I don't use a lot of. I've never been a milk drinker, but so it's just put a little something in it, the almond milk. But that's not even something that's a major part of my daily routine. It's just when I have those, I put a little bit of almond milk.
Well, apparently I have some more. Let's see. But these ones, guys, are red berry crunchy O's. Yummy. So now we don't only have one kind, we have different flavors. So Frank, can you also use these for a snack and just kind of eat them without milk?
So you can. That's the great thing about all this stuff. It's so grab and go. There's not a lot of prep. There's not a lot of weighing. So it's very simple. It really is getting healthy for dummies.
I love that. Can we hashtag that? Getting healthy for dummies, people, that we want to make sure, because it is important. It's really important. And yes, for those of you coffee drinkers and stuff, shake drinkers, Frank asked me, some of the stuff I like. This is caramel macchiato shake. Now, anybody who knows, the only thing I ever get at Starbucks is what? A caramel macchiato, right? A sugar-free one because I can't handle the sugar. But I'm really looking forward to this. So Frank, what does a day of yours look like? What does it look like to you? What do you pop in the morning? What do you, tell us about that.
So my daily schedule, like that caramel, however you want to pronounce it, macchiato.
Macchiato. It's macchiato.
Macchiato. So you are allowed coffee on program.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not a big coffee drinker
Oh
anymore.
my gosh, it's a good thing that because if you would have told me that I couldn't have coffee, I might have. No, just kidding.
Yeah. So you can have up to 3 cups of coffee. So instead of having the cereal you were just showing, sometimes I will put on a cup of coffee, mix in my caramel shake in with my coffee, whip it up, and it's like I just drove through Starbucks. It's incredible.
Whip it up like a little.
Yes. The little, my wife just got me one of those little zipper. Yeah. What are they called? The little frothers or something? It's incredible.
Oh, okay.
And then I put a little bit of fat-free, even put a little bit dab of the fat-free whipping on it. So I just saved myself $8 at Starbucks, and I am staying healthy.
I love it. Okay, so people are asking me about what other snacks. Okay, I have no idea what this is. This says peanut butter chocolate chip chewy bar MetaFast. Now that doesn't say the name of is this another brand of your company's?
So actually, okay, so give a quick background on Optavia. Two cardiologists kind of came out with this program. You'll lose weight. It's scientific. The weight comes off. The weight loss for this is simple. Okay. But what was happening is people were coming back to these cardiologists and dying at the operating table because they were gaining the weight back. So Dr. Anderson, who has written a couple of best-selling books that everybody gets, that gets the full month supply.
Oh, Frank, I got to teach you marketing, man, because all you're doing is stabbing me in the back.
Well, I figured with somebody that's writing 12 books this year, she probably doesn't have time to read a couple of thick books right now.
You're absolutely right, my friend. I would just go, Frank, can you answer this question for me?
Yes. So, but I will give you the book.
Oh, I'm fine, sweetie. I was just teasing you.
Cheers
Yeah. After I get done, it's my reward for finishing the 12 books.
Exactly. You get to read one.
Oh, my goodness.
So Dr. Anderson said, you know what, I'm going to start. So it started out as MetaFast. It was only prescribed in hospitals to obese patients.
Hey.
So Dr. Anderson said, well, you know what? I'm going to start my own deal. I'm going to create what he calls his habits of health. Teach people not only how to get it off, but learn the healthy habits, how to keep it off for life.
Okay.
And that's what the whole program's based on. It's not a yo-yo. It's not a diet. It really is a lifestyle change and learning those healthy habits and understanding how important hydration is.
Okay.
Understanding how important sleep is.
Yeah.
You know, things that we just kind of take for granted that that Dr. Anderson goes through his book, that you get your coaching to help you with.
Okay.
It's so much more than a regular diet.
Well, I totally understand that. I think we'll go over that. Like I said, when we have you on the show, and Candy's saying have they brought that to Japan yet? Because she's in Japan and she would like that. Hey, Jenny.
We've just gone international to China. They're branching out a little bit. That was the big announcement at last year's convention that it's available now.
Okay, you got to go over to China or come to the U.S., Candy. I'll hook you up if you come to the U.S.
That's right.
Okay, so wait. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I have a favorite breakfast food. Okay, well, I have two. One's like my uber favorite, but I don't eat it very often. And one's my regular favorite. Do any of you guys know that? I want to see if anybody here knows. I know a couple of you do. But are you going to put it in there? Because I'm about to show. I'll leave this one to the side. Frank probably knows now because he knows what's in here. But let me ask. Okay, I think is this the same, Frank? Okay, I'm a little confused. The silky peanut butter chocolate chip bar, is that the same as the other one I just did? It just has a different package?
The other one was in a MetaFast.
Yeah.
But it was the same. They called it, I've never gotten the other one. It actually does look pretty similar. I've never gotten the MetaFast one, so I couldn't tell you 100%. The one thing, Vicki, that's great is there's actually 130 different fuelings.
Yeah.
130 different ones to choose from.
So you can't get bored. And these are all so yummy already. I look at them. I'm very excited about it. So
you'll get a kind of like I got you like an introduction to this. You're going to come back and say, you know what, I really didn't care for this, and I love those. And then next month you're going to go on, and that's your shopping center, and you're going to turn that website into a grocery store, and you're going to pan choose what you like.
Okay.
Kind of not order what you didn't care for. And then you're going to find some stuff on there. You're going to be like, hey, Frank, why didn't you order me that? I want to try that.
There, right? I'm going to blame you. I'm going to totally blame you. Okay, so let's go on. So none of you answered it, but I love pancakes. I love pancakes. I do. You said you liked caramel drink. I do. I love chocolate. I love caramel. and I love pancakes. See, for somebody who's hypoglycemic, all those things I love are not good for me. So Frank, what do you put on this? Do you just eat them with butter? Are you no, so you guys don't do fats?
No. So what I do actually, when I first started doing the program, I would use the pancakes for Saturday, Sunday because I have a little more time. I'm not rushing out the door. So I would actually put them on the grill and make myself the pancake. And then one morning I was like, I really want my pancake. So I threw it in the microwave, and that's the only way I eat it now. It comes out real fluffy, and I just love it. The peanut butter melts in it, or the chocolate chips melt in it, and I love them in the microwave now.
So you don't. So what do you mean? You pour it out in pancake form, but
put it in the batter. So you mix it up with some water. Most of the stuff is either open and eat, or put some water, mix it, and then microwave for 2 minutes, and you're ready to eat that way. So it's everything is 2 minutes or less.
Dennis says, I had wontons and eggs for breakfast here in China. Well, oh my gosh. So Dennis, you can get some in China and send them to Candy, who is some of this Optavia, and send it to Candy, who's in Japan. And then everybody will be happy. And Jenny says, I would have suggested chocolate dipped bacon. Oh, Jenny, stop being cruel. Stop. Because now apparently, which you guys know, I usually do a high fat, low carb diet. So for the next 2 weeks of doing this program for Frank, I apparently don't get to have my fat. I have to switch. And I promised him I would try it. Oh, Candy says, please, Dennis, please. I promised him I would try it. I will stay on program and I'll give the results. I will not tell you starting and ending weights, just so we're 100% clear, but I will tell you how much weight I lost or whatever happens. And if any of you guys want to do this with me, I'm sure Frank will be happy to have you guys, connect you guys with the website and do, I know you guys do coaching calls, which we were just going to do the box opening. So I apologize, but I'm letting Frank trickle in some information here for those of you guys who are interested. And then, like I said, when we will do a 2-week thing after I'm done with this. We'll have Frank on the show and we'll talk to you about the results and what happened and that kind of thing. But anybody that wants to join me, I tell you what, if you guys decide to join me on this journey tonight, I will send you guys a free copy of my book. Okay. So I'll do that. But if you guys but you have to contact Frank today. So that way I know you're on the journey with me. Candy says she's in. How am I going to get the products to you, Japanese girl? How am I going to get them to you? Candy wants in, but she's in Japan. So I don't know exactly how. I'll connect you and Frank and you guys can see if you can do it. Patricia, thanks for being here, sweetheart. It's so good to see you.
Did you share how we know each other?
Not right now. I didn't, but feel free.
So me and Vicki know each other. We went to the same high school together.
Yes.
So I was telling her that initially when I started this at almost 300 pounds, my coach asked me what my goals were. And one of my goals was to get back to high school size.
Oh,
right?
No. I know what you're going to go. I know where you're going with this, Frank. Oh, my God.
Mind started spinning like, how am I going to know when I'm back to high school size? Well, I only have one thing left in the closet from high school, and that is...
Oh, my gosh.
My good old vaquero
with Letterman jacket. Look at him. Look at Mr. Vaquero. Whoop, whoop.
There we go.
I love it.
So my jacket's back on. I can even button it up. So I'm pretty close. I mean, I'm still probably 15 pounds from where I was when I graduated high school, but heck, the thing buttons up. Right, you can hear it snapping on.
Jenny's like, that's so cool.
So Miss Cheerleader. Cheerleader outfit, but maybe that's your goal.
Okay. All right. So I doubt that I'm Denise Medina. Hey, do you remember Denise Medina? She's on here. Denise was in high school. Denise was here.
Medina. I played football with her husband.
Yes, you did. And okay, you probably don't know this, but I am their son's godmother. I'm Nicholas's godmother.
Okay.
I know, right? That's a whole nother story. Right, Denise? I love Denise. Now, Denise I got to tell you guys this because just because I'm going to. We'll probably do another thing on this. And JL says to you, well done, sir. He's very proud of you. Denise has the biggest, bluest eyes I've ever seen in my life. And you know, you may not know this, but the larger your pupil is, the more friendly you look, especially with lighter colored eyes. And that's Denise. Denise has the absolute friendliest, sweetest, kindest disposition ever. So I just wanted to say that out loud. Neesers, I miss you, girl. You are the bomb. Okay.
I can tell you about Denise you don't know.
Okay, well, hurry up because I got to finish this show in 9 minutes and I still got to show your stuff.
Real quickly, we went to elementary school together. I remember her and Alfred met in junior high.
Get out! Wait, did they go to Alameda?
Yes, that's where they met.
Oh my God. Neeser, wait, Denise, what year did you graduate?
84. They're both 84, her and Alfred.
I was thinking she was 85 and he was 84. Okay.
Both 84s. Yep. I don't know if we went to kindergarten, but probably pretty close to it. If not kindergarten, perfect. Yes. So I've known them a long, long, long time.
Oh my gosh. I love that. I love you, Neesers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, back to right? Optavia. All right. So then if I ever get like a crunchy tooth, which I have to tell you every day, I love crunchy. I love salt and crunchy, sweet, salt and crunchy. So these are smoky barbecued crunchers.
Yes. Very similar to the taste to like when you go to like a hamburger cookout, people have those little barbecue chips. It has that, not quite as, you know, much of a bang to it, but that's basically what you're getting.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's see. I still have 3 more things in the box. Although one of them I heard is not mine. So, you know,
you can try them, but you just got to share some with me.
All right. I'll share. Well, I'm going to see you anyway. Are you coming to my book signing at
Simone's?
Yeah.
Delightful. Yeah, I'd probably try and swing by.
Wait a minute. Did you guys hear that? I'll try to swing by.
Is that a women's event though? Is that a women's? No, it's
open. It's a book signing.
Okay, I was thinking that's like, because I know she has like things just for women at her. That's what I thought that was.
It's a book signing.
Then I'll be there.
Okay, then. Did you guys hear that? If Frank doesn't show up, he's not getting these. That's all there is to it. Okay, so now I typically don't do dark chocolate. Now I know that Frank got me this for a reason. So it says it's an antioxidant. So I bet Frank's going to tell me I can mix this with the caramel macchiato too and make some newfangled flavored drink. Hey Frank, I have a question. Can I put mint in it? Like if I have spearmint or I don't know. Cause what mint, like when you have mint chip ice cream or whatever, is that spearmint? Is it spearmint?
More like a peppermint, I
don't think it's peppermint because peppermint's different. Hey, does anybody know? Come on, you guys know, right? Do either of you go to high school reunions? Yeah, we do. Our last one, mine, they ended up not doing a real reunion thing. Have you ever tried turmeric lattes? No, I have turmeric, but I've never had a turmeric latte. You have to let me know about that, Jenny. Jenny, where are you? Are you in New Zealand, Jenny? I think we have 7 or 8 countries on right now. Okay. So anyway, so the dark chocolate. So Frank, do you have a recipe that you do for this?
It's so rich and flavorful. That's my favorite shake.
Is it?
Yes. Eventually, one of the things that I'm going to start doing once I get more on a maintenance part of this program, because I'm still trying to lose some more, is I'll mix half a banana in that.
Okay.
And with some ice, I also like doing, especially in the summertime when I was doing program, I would mix ice in with my shakes to make more like an icy shake, which is really good.
Yeah.
But that is good as is. I mean, you just mix it up with some water and drink. It's good.
I'm like, I know.
The mint, that's something to think about though. Maybe there's also tons of people that come up with what we call hacks.
Yeah, right. I bet. I can't wait.
Doing different things to kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, right. And that's what makes it so cool. Because I don't consider myself, one of those like a mixologist or stuff like that. But you know what's funny? Because the box is green on top, that's what it made me think of mint chocolate because it's green on top. And so as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm thinking about chocolate mint. Okay. So also we have some zesty lemon crisp bars. So lemon is such a refreshing flavor. And so, right. And so do you find there's different times of the day that you like certain things, Frank?
Yeah, I'm very traditional in that I like the bars and stuff more for like the midday. The pancakes, the cereals for the morning, and then we actually have you should have got a package of either brownies or chocolate chip cookies. I'm hoping.
Nope, that's all. No? That's what I got.
Maybe I'll give you some when I see you because those are my before bedtime that I like last, almost like a dessert. You know what I'm saying? So I try, and just so there's probably people. Well, what about regular food? Yes. We call Vicki's going to be what's on. We call our 5-in-1. So we're going to ask her to eat 5 of those fuelings a day, every 3 hours. And for me, my 6 o'clock my one is at 6 o'clock. I have what we call our lean and green, lean meat and vegetables. Okay. So you do get some real food. Okay. So a lot of times people are like, hey, but I've been eating all this stuff. I'm not hungry. That's why I said it's been easy because I'm not hungry. And the amount that I was eating before, it's like, you learn that just by eating little by little, and I guess you're doing that already, that I was in the mode of kind of starvation all day, and I get home and just go boop, 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 and
right.
Wrong way to do it.
Welcome, guys. By the way, those of you that are just joining the broadcast, I know we've been chatting. We did ask Vicki, ask a serial entrepreneur anything. Right now, we are talking about Optavia, and that I am going, as per Frank, I am going to do an Optavia 14-day 5-in-1. What do you say? 5-in-1, and then you do a lean and green, 5 fuelings, and then a lean and green.
Correct.
Now, am I able to do that lean and green in the daytime instead of at night?
You can do if you want to have your lean and green for breakfast, that's fine. It's whenever we want the 5-in-1.
Okay.
Again, just whenever. For me, I like having a dinner, so I save it for my dinner.
Gotcha. So a quick question for there too. Food vacuum cleaner. Yes, Jenny. Don't tell on me, people. Claudia, thanks so much for sharing it out. Yeah. Oh, Jenny's in Australia. There we go. So I get up at 4:45. So this is my typical thing, and I'm gonna and I know for those of you who aren't interested, Claudia, it's so good to see you, honey. I miss you. For those of you who aren't interested in getting healthier, then you can feel free to tune out. Watch the replay if you want to just see the part. Oh, we talked about websites and answering your business questions, but this is important too in your business. You have to learn, first of all, utilizing influencers as an opportunity to build your business and brand is a good idea. Frank and I happen to know each other from high school. But the fact is that what I'm known for is being honest with my opinions. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Now, I'm never going to insult anything, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And Frank, I gave him a choice. Do you want me to start and then tell people how it went? Or you want me to give them the daily play-by-play of how things are going and how I'm feeling? And he chose the play-by-play, unless you changed your mind, Frank. Did I get that right?
No, I'm 100% confident in the program. There's going to be some things about it you're not going to be 100% love about. Probably nobody's like there's not the perfect health plan, let's say, but the one thing you're going to love is how you look and feel in your clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, hey, darling, we're all. I don't know too many women that aren't. I always say I feel squishy. Like right now, I feel a little squishy, like squishy. So, I am definitely. And so for me, I usually get on the treadmill for. It used to be 30 minutes a day, but I have to be honest. Right now, with a book launch coming in 4 days, and I'm not quite ready for. I've been doing 15 minutes on the treadmill. So I do 15 minutes to 30 minutes on the treadmill every day. I do about 10,000 steps a day, though. So I do. It's not like I don't do anything else, but, so what else? So I get up at 4:45. What do you recommend that you eat immediately, or because usually I just have a cup of coffee and then I'll eat later when I'm hungry. What do you guys recommend?
One of the habits we want you to do is the first thing is grab a glass of water and drink some water.
Oh, that I already do too. Cause I drink over a gallon a day. That's my first thing in the morning.
Get your body going. They say that the first thing that hits your lips in the morning is what you're going to crave during the day. So we want you to have that. Create that habit of water first, and then within the first 30 minutes, have your first fueling. You want to throw it, like I said, if you want to have a cup of coffee with that fueling, that's fine as well.
Okay.
Going back to what you were talking about, the treadmill and exercising, I think I sent you the exercise video. I don't know if you have had a chance to watch that.
If you did, I did not see it. Did you put it in Messenger?
I think I did to you.
Okay.
So ask me how much I've exercised to lose this 80 pounds.
How much have you exercised, Frank?
It's funny you should ask.
It's a big surprise.
So going back to May 1st when I started this program, I had sciatic nerve.
Mm.
I was having to use my left foot to drive with because I couldn't press the gas pedal with my right foot.
Oh no.
Diabetes at 7.3 and
Wow.
a sleep apnea machine at night. That's where I said I gotta flip the switch. But anyway, that stuff's gone. Sciatic nerve gone.
That's awesome.
Apnea machine I got to donate to somebody else. The diabetes is gone.
Oh,
but
that's
to
fantastic.
do this, I didn't have the pressure of getting in the gym. I want to get in the gym now, but we're actually asking clients to not get in the gym while we're dropping the weight.
Can I still do my treadmill? I got to do my treadmill.
You can do a little treadmill. Just we don't want to call it sweat on a woman. We don't want to see it glisten. We just want a nice light. Like I'll walk, 30 minutes and stuff, just to kind of, especially with the sciatic, I wanted to keep stretched out and walk, but no strenuous exercising.
I'll try and hold myself back. I'll try really hard, Frank.
we don't want you doing like the 500 crunches I know you're normally doing a day.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that wasn't squishy. But definitely the abs were not squishy.
I'm just going to be looking forward to the little profile picture on VickiFitch.com of the before and after in the bikini, or we'll let you go your cheerleader.
Oh yeah, that gonna happen, Frank. That gonna happen right away. But I will do before and after, not a before, a throwback of me in my cheerleading uniform. And then now if I can get it on, hey, Leland, what's up, doll? So I will definitely do that. So those of you guys who are just joining the broadcast, I appreciate you guys being here. And YouTube, I'm so sorry. I haven't been paying attention to you. So I apologize. Okay, looks like I'm good. Claudia, it's awesome to see you. No strenuous exercise. Hey, people, did you hear that? Oh, Claudia, she put a picture of a bikini over here on Facebook. Thanks, girl. That's right. Claudia, I'll do it if you do, girl. That's all I got to say. Any of you guys that want it, 500 crunches, exactly. Any of you guys that want to do the program with me, like I said, I'm going to start tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. I may wait one more day only because somebody's bringing me they want me to try some candy samples. If they're going to come tomorrow, I know because I got to use them for something. If they come tomorrow, then I'll wait until Sunday. Otherwise, I'm going to start tomorrow. I think they're not coming till Sunday, and I'm just not going to be able to try them. So that stinks because I keep my word, Frank. That's one thing about me. You probably already knew. I keep my word. Even though I ain't going to like it, I'm going to keep my word. So I will stay on program. I will drink my gallon of water a day, which I don't think you guys even, make people promise to that. All about the wine. All about the wine form. What does that mean, Leland? Am I supposed to know what that means? Wait, all about the Winnie form? Oh, it's supposed to say uniform? All about the uniform? I know. I call it fat thumb syndrome. I can't quite get things in there. But yeah, so we'll see if I can get back into my cheerleading uniform. But I have to say, I'm doubting series. Well, it's not going to happen in 14 days. I don't think that would be healthy. I was very thin in high school. I was 6 foot tall and I was a size 3. So I'm a little bit larger than a 3. So I'm not heavy, but I'm not a 3 anymore. So, I'm a little bit bigger than a 3.
So what in your mind, Vicki, what would you like to lose?
In the 2 weeks?
No. If you enjoy this in 2 weeks and say, hey, Frank, I want another 14 days or I want another month of this. I want to get to, what's your goal?
I don't know. The thing is, like, if you think of a weight goal, where I could be, but is it the healthiest? Because, it's when you're working out and stuff and there's muscle in there, it's heavier than the fat. So, I'm really more about being toned and stuff. So like I said, I'm not really worried about my weight. I mean, we all want to lose, or not everybody, but I'd like to lose 15 pounds, maybe 20. Do I still have I do have my cheerleading costume. It's not a costume though, it's your outfit. I do have my cheerleading outfit still. 15 is always a good goal.
This year.
What's that?
I'll go trick-or-treating in it this year.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I could because, when you get pregnant, your hips change. And I don't know that my hips could be, I don't know. You know what I mean? Even if I was a rail, I'm not sure if my hips are that small. I don't think they are. But like I said, hey, I'm all about it, man. We'll see what we can do. I don't make excuses. You lost 40 pounds last year, Leland. Oh, you gained back 10. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you look good. You should, I mean, any of you guys are interested, like I said, I'll tell you how this program goes and I'll be honest. And, I appreciate the fact that you guys are here to cover your next book. Right, Claudia. Absolutely. A gallon of water. I drink a gallon of water every day. It's just a habit. Again, you guys know I'm all about the habits. By the way, Denise, how's the book reading going? Denise is reading my book. Dropping sugar intake. Yep. And you're back at the gym. Gotcha.
A couple of things, Vicki, real quick. So I'll touch sugar. So after 4 days, your blood sugar is going to be stabilized. Your body, all right. The fat burn will kick in 4 days. That's when the magic starts to happen for you. And I want to be clear that this is not a diet. This is not a weight loss program. The weight loss is kind of a side effect of doing the program. Like I mentioned, all those ailments that I have overcome, they don't advertise that, hey, these are, the magic pill. Sure. But you have people that come on, they lose 10 pounds because they're not eating properly. So they're learning how to eat properly, and they're stabilizing their blood, their diabetes, their blood pressure, all these different things, the fibromyalgias, all these different things that are the result of putting, bad food, what they're doing. It's interesting what, Dr. A talks about what they're doing to our food here in this country. It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, so, I would agree that there's a lot of yuck going on.
Yeah, learning about food and just getting educated about it. And so, like I said, it is a health and wellness program. The weight loss is just a side effect. The weight loss is easy for this. It's really about getting healthy and reaching optimal health.
And when you were speaking, and by the way, when you're speaking about books, this did come. Except I have 2 of them. I don't know if I was supposed to have 2, but I got 2 of these.
Yeah, that's kind of your introduction guide. So there should be some lean and greens, basic recipes on there, kind of an intro guide for you. Guide to get going on it. Just in case you don't have an amazing coach like me that's going to help you through this.
Right. I feel very fortunate because I don't have to worry about that. It's like 2 a.m. Frank, what do I do now?
Yeah. So, and then you also have the support. I think I put you onto our Habits for Health. There's 17,000 people in this community. You've experienced the live community, which I know you love. So the community part of the whole program is very important and a big part of it. There's just something for everybody, but you have that people are sharing their lean and green recipes on our private Facebook group, which is really cool. Putting their before and afters, putting their struggles, putting their success. It's a really cool community.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, I'm super excited about having you here, Frank. I'm going to end it. We're a little bit over, guys, but I do appreciate you guys being here. Denise, thank you so much. If you guys have any additional questions, guys, I want you to make sure that you send in, remember, hashtag Ask Vicki, and then you can tweet me on Twitter at Vicki_Fitch, and I will be sure to answer those on the Ask Vicki, Ask a Serial Entrepreneur Anything questions on Friday night. Normally, I do that on my business page, but I was not able to tag Frank in that, so I did do it on my my profile today. So I appreciate you guys being here. Frank, did you have one last thing you were trying to say before we ended it?
Did not. No, I will say I thank you for letting me get the word out. I feel I have this gift, so the more people I can share this gift with, you find something that's good. That's why I become a coach. At first when I was approached about coaching, I'm like, what? I'm a fat guy. Why? I'm not a health coach. You know what I mean?
Sure, I got you.
When you got this gift, and people are asking you, what are you doing? Because they can notice when you go from a 3XL to a large shirt that something's going on here.
Yeah.
It's just too good of a thing to not share with other people that need this gift.
You're welcome, Jenny. And Frank, they said thanks to Frank on Periscope. It's people who go through the experience who teach us the best. Absolutely, Leanne. Well, you guys, I do appreciate you guys. Remember, I'm not going to be on this weekend. We have a book launch. Now, remember, guys, I'm going to tell you book launch on Tuesday for Direct Selling 201. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you guys sign up for our live launch 12. Remember, it's 2/12 at 12/12. As a matter of fact, people, take out your calendars right now and put on the 12th of every month this year at 12/12. You're coming to my live launches because I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here. And I wanted to remind you guys of one last thing that with the URNF campaign, guys, I need your help. I need you guys to share the message out. Find, if you guys know some sponsors that want to sponsor me getting into more of the schools, you know, if hotel sponsors, bank sponsors, people that want to sponsor with cash so I can get the costumes done, so I can do all the travel and get to more schools. The schools don't have a lot of money, and we need this in the schools. We need to remind them with the URNF campaign that they are enough just the way they are. We need to reduce the things that their discomfort and sadness and the bullying that's going on, so children aren't self-harming and they're not trying to commit suicide. And if we have children, and I do this in corporations too, not with the costumes, although they might like them. I don't do it with the costumes, but I do a different program reminding them, because the happier, healthier people that are growing up, then we'll have less bullying and less difficulties and less supervisors that are insecure, that are teaching people the worst, right? So help me out with that, you guys. Send me messages. If you guys have some sponsors, let me know. We're finishing up the page on the website so we can accept donations and all kinds of stuff, because this message has got to get out. It's the worldwide movement, the You Are Enough global campaign. So I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't got copies of your book yet, go to VickiFitch.com/5K. I will put Frank's information. Frank, what website can they go to if they wanted to connect with you?
The best way is to go onto my Facebook and connect with me through Messenger, and I can get them. We like to do a consultation, if you will, to see what people's need. You can't really put a program together until we know what your needs are.
Okay.
It's Frank.
So if you guys, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Frank Destra, Destra on Facebook. There's only me and my dad. It's a very uncommon last name, so.
All right. If you guys can't reach him, you can go ahead and message me. I will connect you guys up. But again, I'll give you guys a free copy of the book if you want to join me on this 2-week journey, and we'll see how it goes. So Frank, again, I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to remind you, like I always do, to dream it, believe it, and achieve it. Ciao. Frank, give him there. Come on, Frank, put him up, baby. Put him up.